Hi everyone, this video will show you how to find trade publications using the library's website. So first you'll need to go to the library's website at library.fresnostate.edu. You can also just Google Fresno State Library and it should take you to this page. And this page really serves as a gateway to library resources, so ebooks, online journals. You can also find books and other things that are here in the library. Usually you would search for those using the One Search tool. And most of these resources are not things that you would be able to find on the open web. They do cost money and the library pays for them so that you can access them as a Fresno State College student. So we're going to look at one particular database that has some trade publications that you might be able to use. So you're going to go to Databases here and go to Databases A to Z. I'm going to click on that. And the name of our database that we're going to look at today is Academic Search Ultimate. So I'm going to scroll down. So Academic Search Ultimate is a really large database. It covers a lot of different subject areas. It has academic journals and magazines and newspapers, and it also has some trade publications. So if you click on that, so this is the home page, it's the landing page for Academic Search Ultimate. This is the name of the database. It is an EBSCO database. We have a lot of different databases that are provided by the company EBSCO. You can look over here, if you go to Choose Databases, you can see all of the different EBSCO databases that we have. And some are very focused on different subject areas like education or economics or social work, psychology. But Academic Search Ultimate, again, has a lot of different articles and resources from lots of different types of fields. So this is why this is a good database to start with for searching for trade publications. So when you're doing a search, you want to keep it very, very simple because you want to think about who these trade publications are being written for. So I'm going to search for nursing. You could also try a general field like engineering or veterinary science or agriculture. There's a lot of different things that you could try, but again, you want to think really broadly and think about the larger field that these trade publications are being published for. So I'm going to keep my search simple, but then I'm going to also go down here and just limit it to trade publications. So there's a lot of different ways that you could limit it, but trade publications is a good place to start. You could also enter a date range here if you'd like, but I'm going to show you a different way to do that in just a moment. And then do your search. Okay, so we've got 44,000 results, so quite a few. If I go over here to refine results on this side of the page, you can limit to just full text articles. You can also limit it by date. So I'm just going to limit it to the last few years. So now we've only got about 2,000 articles. So here you're going to see these are your full text articles. If you did not limit it to full text, if you unclick this, then you wouldn't necessarily only get articles that have the PDF attached, but this is really the easiest way to find those. So this is the name of the publication that you're looking at. So you want to make sure that if you are looking for just nursing journals or nursing trade publications, that it is that. This one is actually information literacy or library science related publication that's talking about information literacy in a teaching hospital. So I'm going to go down and see what others I can find. So this one is from Nursing Standards, so that sounds like a nursing publication. This talks about nursing students' reflections on a report that's been done. I'm going to try a few others. Let's see, this is Nursing Standard, Avoiding Plagiarism. So again, very practical advice, very practical tips for nurses, which is what is usually contained in trade publications. So I'm going to click on PDF Full Text. And then this is the article. So this is a good example of something that would be published in a trade publication. This is Nursing Standard. It won't always look like this, but that is a good example. If you're going through and you're not quite decided on what exactly you want to do a search on, or you're just kind of exploring, you can add these to a folder. So if this is one you're interested in, just click on this little folder icon. Do others. So this is from Modern Healthcare. Again, nursing standards. So you can see those publications here and see what the name of the publication is. And then you can also look at the subject headings to see what the article is about. That might help you to kind of narrow your results and see what else you're interested in. If you're getting plenty of results and you are interested in something more specific, maybe like diabetes, you can add that to your search. But again, you do want to keep it simple because the more you put into the search box, the less you're going to get back. But this is one that's specifically about diabetes and it's in Nursing Standard, that publication. Okay? So that is all. That is how you find trade publications. But if you do need help, I do want to show you one other thing. If you aren't able to find what you're looking for, if you go back to the library's homepage, this Ask a Librarian box has a lot of different ways that you can get help. You can contact us. If you use chat, it's a 24/7 chat service where you can talk to a librarian any time of the day or night. It may not be a librarian here at Fresno State, but they can forward it to us for follow-up if it is something that only we can answer. You can email us, you can call us. There's also this do-it-yourself tool where you can kind of go and poke around and see if you can answer your own questions. So there's a lot of resources here on the library website that you could explore. All right, good luck.